More! Lunch break!
First lunch break of 2018.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, it's not. How's everyone been starting their new year?
Pretty good. I've been working out more. Actually, this week, I've worked out 4 times.
Very good.
What?
How long is that going to last?
We'll see.
We'll keep you motivated.
Well,
Okay.
I've been working out my eyes, you know,
How do you do that?
watching a lot of Netflix.
Oh.
I've been resting my eyes and sleeping.
sleeping more.
Wait, what are you watching on Netflix?
With the new year, new season of Black Mirror.
I've been watching that too, actually. Bess, have you watching Black Mirror?
I have not.
So if you guys didn't know, Black Mirror, it's a commentary on social media and technology in modern day and how it's like ruining,
Isn't it like present day like Twilight Zone?
kind
Yeah.
of, yeah. Do you know why it's called Black Mirror?
Because it's your phone is your Black Mirror, the screen.
Yeah.
These are conversations people had like 2 years ago when Black Mirror just came out. Okay, why are we talking about like it's a new thing?
I don't know.
But there's one episode this season that made me like particularly like uncomfortable, and it's called Archangel. Basically about like parental controls and how like a mom puts a chip in her daughter's like brain that you can control like what she sees, like then you can blur things out. So this little girl grows up like not knowing what the bad things in the world are. It gets kind of weird and crazy and dark from there. Basically, I was watching the whole time. I'm like, I so don't want to have a kid. I so don't want to have to like worry about what they're seeing. And
But I think the mom was a little bit overprepared. In general,
She
She
was
like an anxious character.
right. But I mean, she had reasons to. That got me also thinking too, like, what if like our parents like had that growing up?
Technology.
Can you imagine an Asian parent with that technology? Our lives would be even more controlled.
My mom would jump on that.
Like, how was it growing up in your guys' families with your parents? What was it like?
Now that I think about it, we kind of had that same thing, but it was just like with TV, it was just like the first like 10 channels or something, you know, the basic cable.
Is it like they wouldn't let you watch the other ones, or they just didn't pay for the other?
We didn't have it for like the first, up until like maybe elementary school, I think we finally got like cable.
My mom was very opinionated about like what TV shows we watched too. Like, technically, I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons. And the reason why is she thought that it was like very evil or wrong that the studio was using cartoons to trick kids to watching it and then having like adult themes. And I had to like sneak to watch it in the afternoons.
So all your cool friends were watching it?
Basically, yeah. And then my dad didn't like Family Matters
Why?
because he thought Steve Urkel was a bad influence.
Oh yeah.
He's like a geek and a smart guy, but he just didn't like the way that he talked.
Yeah.
You
the
know,
way
and
he
like,
snorted?
it was like annoying, yeah.
Snorted.
Maybe I probably did it like one day, and he's like, "Where'd you learn that?" And then I said, "Family Matters." Yeah, no more Family Matters.
I don't think I ever had censored media. Just because I was never gravitated towards maybe like extreme
But it
shows.
wasn't even extreme. It was just
I
like
know.
things that they didn't understand that they wouldn't let me watch. So they didn't say you couldn't watch anything.
I think because I was always watching the kid-friendly shows anyways, like PBS, you know, Clifford,
Right.
Arthur. So I never watched reality shows or whatever, sitcoms.
Wow.
I find it very interesting that your parents actually like looked at it down to like the thematic level. I think my parents, if it looked explicitly like inappropriate for me, then they'll be like, oh, you shouldn't be watching this. But like they wouldn't like analyze it like I think your parents did. But that's probably why like I was able to get away with watching a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have
Like
watched.
what? What did you watch? Did you watch Sopranos like as like
I did watch Sopranos. I watched Sopranos. I watched The Wire.
as like a high schooler?
No, I like elementary, middle school. And I watched a lot of like FX shows.
FX, just a couple strokes away from being sex. When I was a kid, I just saw any channel with an X as like, ooh. Yeah, I couldn't watch like Simpsons and stuff.
Because it was on Fox.
Oh yeah. But I was allowed to watch like Friends, and Friends was like talking about sex all the
Yeah.
time. So I don't know what my parents like, what their scale was.
They were more concerned about the distance to the TV that I was sitting.
Yes.
So I remember sitting like super far away from it, and then that kind of blurred out the TV a little bit.
I have like distinct memories of being pulled away from the TV.
So I used to sit pretty close to TV, but my excuse was like, oh, I see my grandpa doing that. And then they said, oh, it's because of his listening. I was like, oh, you shouldn't be sitting there.
But didn't you need that then, since you can't hear out of?
I barely got any visual or auditory stimulation as a child. I had a cheat code though, because my oldest brother is 5 years older than me. So then like he got to go through like all the strict
Yeah.
parenting first.
So you learn from it.
So then,
Worst.
like, I got like 5 years ahead. You
Me, the
know.
older sibling, I'm like, to my little sister, I'm like, I did all that. I'm the reason why you can go out at night.
Maybe it's because me and my sister are only like 1 grade apart. I felt like we were getting it all at the
Everything
same
the
time.
same treatment.
It
Same
was
thing
like,
with me. yeah.
So in terms of like strict parenting, like how did your parents punish you?
You know, also it's different because you guys are guys. And you grew up probably not
It's
as
such a
strict.
privilege
No, it is.
to have been hit.
No, like you get less punishment
What?
overall and less parental
Wait,
parenting.
because you're a guy, you get less punishment?
Yes.
Since when?
Are you sure about that?
I think it's a different kind of punishment.
What was like something that you thought was like nobody else probably experienced?
Going out at night.
No, punishment wise.
Not just like hitting punishment or something, but like punishment
like
is like
grounded
Yeah,
or-
yeah, yeah.
I see what you're talking about. I see what you're saying. Like because we're boys, they're less protective of us.
Yes. Because for me, like I had a cousin older, but he was able to go out at like 6 p.m. and I would not be able to go out. I would ask why, and they would say because he's a guy.
It's funny, like you say, a boys got to do more, but I actually felt like, because I was the only son, that there's like more pressure on the son to be like, you carry on the name, you have to be successful, you have to be a good person or whatever. I got punished. There was the uses of objects and stuff.
Yeah, same thing here. Things were like flying in my house.
It's weird, like we can like talk about it and like joke about it right now and laugh, but like
It was terrifying.
like as a kid, it's actually really traumatic. But we all ended up okay.
Yeah.
My parents got tired of hitting us, so they brought us to do martial arts. So
Oh my
then-
gosh, so
Yes,
someone
the
else-
What? Oh my
The
god.
instructor would hit us then.
Did you guys ever have friends that, you know, were just like grounded or like no
yeah.
TV privileges and you're like, what?
I was like, oh,
That's it?
so easy.
Yeah. Do you guys ever get grounded? I feel like there's no grounding in Asian culture because that's just life.
The physical discipline is like mental grounding.
Yeah.
I think. Like I remember wanting to be grounded.
Me too.
And then like so I grounded myself and I was like, well,
Never been sent to my room. I think when they would do the grounding, I would have to kneel down and face the wall and like
Yeah.
just stare at it for like 3 hours.
3 hours?
That was like normal. That was normal.
Oh, I did like 30 minutes.
3 hours is
Is it-
罚站, right?
That's a knee thing.
Or like 跪下来.
Yeah, right. Dang, you said that. That like hearing that just made me like skin tingle a little bit.
Good grades. I remember getting punished not because of my school grades. My school grades were alright, but it's like when I took Chinese language classes, I was just failing the quizzes, and I used to get like
Dang.
all the time.
Is that why your Chinese is so good now?
Probably.
I remember getting the word attitude a lot. Like that's why they would get mad at me because I was giving them attitude.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't think so. I was the peacekeeper. I was the peacekeeper of my house.
I kind of got that too, but I think it's because now that I see it, it's like me bringing logic in because they think they think with emotion and they argue with emotion. But I feel like
Both
I
parents?
argue with logic
Both
and like
parents, right.
you know like bring up points that like valid points. Like, but I did this, and they're like, no.
Sometimes you have to kind of give in to your parents, at least to like get past that little.
It's also a completely different generation. Like,
Yeah.
'cause they're gonna raise you the way that they experienced it, right? Did you have one parent that like you would go to more often? Like you knew you could get away with more stuff?
for sure.
good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
I would like get my mom to get me like video games, like rated M games. my dad was like, wait, you just like carjacked that man in that video game. Or like play like all those like first person shooters. And my mom was like, is this the game that I got you?
She didn't even know? Oh my god. You took advantage of their obliviousness.
Or like she'd be like, oh yeah, don't tell dad.
Did you guys ever sneak out of your houses?
I couldn't because in our house, like we rarely open the front door, so it's through the garage.
Yeah.
And then the alarm would always go.
Oh, that's so like Archangel. Like they literally get an alarm of if you like try to leave.
I never snuck out, but I remember running away once, and then I think I just got hungry and I came back. It wasn't like they
That's
didn't
such a Benson reason to like get over something. That's so funny.
come back, so they didn't even bother coming after me either. They probably didn't even realize I was gone. To be honest.
In your head, you thought you were like making
Yeah,
such a
yeah.
big statement.
Yeah.
In their head, they're like, "Oh, you're back for dinner. Great."
Yeah.
Front door. We didn't have an alarm. Yeah, garage is an issue, but so we had a car that was parked on the outside. So what I did was I would like put the car in neutral and then just let me roll down the driveway so I could
Oh.
so that I could start the car like further away from
Further
the
away.
house.
I think tiger parenting was successful on me because I think it like conditioned me to like not do things and because I was fearful of the punishment.
Wait.
Like asking for permission to go out.
You just didn't even ask.
Yeah, I ended up like not. So then with that, it's like no friends. It's getting sad. So there's no reason to sneak out.
Oh my god. So,
Well, I also didn't drive, so.
in like the Archangel episode, the dangerous thing sometimes about that is your parents got lucky that they conditioned you that way, and then
Right.
once you did get freedom, you still didn't do it.
Like you didn't
Right.
turn rebellious.
Right, because some kids once they get that first taste, it's like gates are wide
For
open,
sure.
right?
I've seen that in college.
Right, so how come you didn't do that?
Morals, maybe. Just like, I think maybe it morphed into me somewhat.
See,
Became-
morals are more important than discipline.
Right. For me, my freedom was like, yeah, ice cream at 7 p.m.
Actually, same thing. No, for me too. Like, I remember the first time I could go watch a movie at night. I thought it was like the cool. I was in college. I didn't get to watch a movie at night until college.
Me too.
When you do become parents, who do you think is going to be the strictest parent here?
I feel like you're gonna be the stricter parent.
What are you two?
What?
I think I would be kind. I think I would be kind
for
of
sure.
strict.
I'm cool. I'm a cool. I'm
Strict?
gonna be cool dad.
But I think what will happen will be a lot of "I told you so" because
Damn.
it'll be
Oh
like
my god, you're so gonna be. Oh my god,
I'll be like
that's
a
so
dick.
annoying.
I'll be like telling them, okay, why not to do this or what not to do. You don't want the same thing to happen like in Archangel, which is you want them to have a taste of doing wrong things
Making
or
their own decisions.
making their own decisions, and then from there you draw a conclusion.
But see, that's where morals come in though, because they have to feel that they actually did something wrong, right?
I think it's different now because, you know, that we grew up here. That's already different from your parents. So I feel like raising a child in the same environment,
Yeah.
you have some sympathy and empathy.
I think as long as I know where they are, I think that'll be okay. But I agree, like, I think you do have to like let them make their own mistakes. That's the uncomfortable thing about the episode is like, where I sympathize with her is that like, okay, I'm gonna let you live your life, but what if this one time I let you live your life is when it all goes bad, right? Or you get hurt or whatever. Then I would like never be able to live with myself. How are you gonna discipline them? I think it's gonna be hard to discipline a kid like with a spank or whatever.
No dinner. Grounding, I don't think is gonna work. At least earlier on, there should be strict discipline, but I think as you get older, you have to back off.
Maybe like physical labor.
Is there just no way to raise a kid so that they just love you and never want to piss you off?
Impossible.
You could be the best parent and discipline them the perfect way, but the people that can mess it all up are the friends, right? So I think it's actually like making sure that they make good friends.
That's the whole nature versus nurture argument. Like, which one is affecting their development more?
So once again, I know we only just covered the surface of this parenting situation.
There's a lot of nuances when it comes to parenting.
Parenting's hard.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments below if you had to choose one of us to be your parents, who would it be? New episodes of Lunch Break every Thursday.
Bye. Bye.